Is it gonna fit? Just, oh my gosh. That is literally a perfect fit. Oh, did I just rip it? This is not a very good tutorial. I can see it, maybe you won't be intimidated by it. So I think that's everything for her hamper. Let me show you how I do it. I know it might not look like a lot, but this is everything so far. Obviously a king size bed, so it is huge, so there is so many presents. So now let me show you the wrapping paper a little bit. So this is currently what the presents look like. These are the ones that I have wrapped so far. I got diagnosed with PCOS earlier this year, which was devastating. What was your favourite subject at school? I feel like that's so obvious. Good morning guys, and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 20. I am so excited for today's vlog. It is genuinely my favourite video to film. I have filmed previous years. Unfortunately, I did delete those, but I absolutely love watching these vlogs. And if you haven't guessed it by the title, we are going to be wrapping my Christmas gifts for 2025. I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I'm going to show you how I wrap. I'm going to do a time lapse. I'm going to show you what I've brought everyone. There's going to be a lot. So it's going to be a very long vlog. I think it's probably going to be like 40 minutes edited. And unedited probably like 5 hours. Anyways, I am so excited, but of course I have to do a little disclaimer first. Everything I brought is with my own money, and I just want to treat people because I love treating people. I've also donated a lot to charity over the Christmas season, doing angel trees and everything. So before you say, oh, you could have donated some, I've donated a lot to angel trees, and I have brought many people Christmas presents for those that can't afford it. So and of course, another little disclaimer, if you are my family, what you're playing at? Get out of here. Get out. If you are my family or friends, or you think that you are getting a gift from me this year, please do not watch this video. This is a list of people that should not be watching this video. And if you are, what? I'm gonna say each person before I show you what I got them, just so that if you are that person, go away. Get off my video. Come back in the new year. Come back once you've received your gift. I will be really upset if I found that you have watched this video, because it's just going to be really awkward, isn't it? You're going to be unwrapping your gift and you already know what you've got. So yeah, mum, dad, brothers, grandparents, friends. I think that's it. Pets, but I don't see why my pets would be watching this. But yeah, please, please, please swipe away, please. I beg of you. All right, get off this video, watch it in the new year. Thank y'all. Anyways, let me go grab the presents. I am so excited. All right, I need to calm down a little bit. I get very excited to film these videos. I'm gonna start off with showing you all of the wrapping bits I've got, and I've gone a little bit mad, but I like to take so much pride in my wrapping. I do the ribbons, I do the bows. So let's crack on with it. I have this tartan gift bag, this green little gift bag, some white and gold tissue paper. I need to put these in piles. I have a ton of name tags. I have these tartan ones, and these little gold stars. I've also got another packet of the tartan ones. I am sweating. I'm doing a couple hampers, so I've got some hamper stuff. Ta-da! I've got another packet of tissue paper. This is red, white, and then there's like a mixture. Oh, I lied. I have 2 packets of those. I have this gold star gift bag. I have all of these name tags. I have all of these name tags, which you guys would have seen in yesterday's Vlogmas video. I have a ton of gift boxes, but most of the presents have been put in these gift boxes, but you guys will see those, if that makes sense, just to store them. I have some bows. I have some red ones and some gold ones. I have this multi-pack of ribbon, which I think is my favourite. They are so gorgeous. Tell me they are not absolutely adorable. I have this multi-pack of gold ribbon. I have 2 packets of this thick gold ribbon. I have a packet of this huge thick ribbon, like this is huge. I have this duo pack of gold ribbon, and then one that's white that says Merry Christmas. I did buy all of it this year because ribbon just doesn't last. Like, you open a new ribbon and it will last like 1 present. It's ridiculous. I got 2 packets of these. A lot of this is from B&M or Tesco. I got some red and white ribbon. I have this little gold star ribbon, which I think is adorable. There is genuinely so much ribbon. I've also got this red and tartan one. And then I've got 2 rolls. I've got 4 rolls of tape, and then I've got a new tape. Some scissors, of course, they will be lost about 50,000 times. Some cinnamon sticks to put on top of the presents. I think that's so gorgeous. Some tape, and then I brought myself a tape dispenser because that's so much easier when it comes to presents. So now let me show you the wrapping paper. For my brother's girlfriend, I got her this white one with little trees on it. I think it's adorable. I don't even know if we're like exchanging presents, but I just felt like I couldn't not get her something. And then I've got this red and green one. This was meant to go on my uni door, but then I dropped out of uni, so that's going to be like the last one, like the spare one, so probably for the pets because I don't really like it. This one, which is a holly one, they did a multi-pack of this, but if you bought them separately you got like better value for money, so that's what I did. I've got a tartan one. I am somebody that loves traditional Christmas. I think it's the best. I love the reds, the greens and the golds. I did Pinkmas one year because it's my favourite colour, but it just didn't feel Christmassy. So last year I did like the reds and the greens and absolutely love it. And this year I'm adding in the gold. I've got some just red plain ones. I used this for my brother's Christmas gift. I used that for my brother's birthday gift. And then I've just got a technically plain gold one, but it says Merry Christmas on it. So that is my supply of wrapping paper. Gotta get a cute little thumbnail. And now I'm going to show you my mum's Christmas gift. So if you are my mum, please, please, please do not watch this video. I'll be really upset that you know what you're getting. That is a better angle, but like I said, I'm going to show you everything I brought my mum. So if you are my mum, please don't watch this video. I'll be really upset that you have got your gifts. So for my mum's main Christmas gift, I brought her tickets to go and watch Mamma Mia. It was the best night of my life. Like, everyone knows how big of a Mamma Mia fan I am. But because it is Mamma Mia, the tickets are quite expensive. So that was her main Christmas gift. But they only had seats available for November. So I brought it for November and we went and it was amazing. So for that, I only brought her some other little gifts. I brought her some pineapple tea because she absolutely loves pineapple. Some Irish cream chocolates. As you guys probably know, I don't know why, but I feel that every person should have at least one food item for Christmas, whether it's their favourite chocolate, their favourite sweets, even their favourite crisps. That's something that I like to follow, so everyone always gets at least one food item. I then got her some Dubai style chocolate peppermint because she said that she wanted some and I absolutely love it. So my mum has RA, so she struggles a lot with pain and everything. And sometimes that can affect her sleep. So I saw that magnesium night patches are apparently really good. So I haven't got my glasses on. I then brought her some clotted cream fudge, some snowballs. She is for some reason obsessed with lights and like, not like big lights, but like fairy lights, little lamps, things like that. So I brought her this rechargeable lamp that she can either have in her caravan or she can have at home. That's what it looks like. I can't really tell you the inside joke on this, but I brought her some berry hearts. She will understand it straight away. This is from Halloween, but I thought that she would like it even if it was like Halloween themed. And I said, if I get you something Halloween themed, will it be okay? And she was like, yeah. So I got her some pumpkin spice cream Dubai style chocolate. If you can't tell, I'm obsessed with Dubai chocolate and I've started getting her quite obsessed with it. Now this just isn't really a present, but I'm just going to whack it in there because it was like £1 from Tesco. But I brought some dragon balm because apparently it's really good at helping you calm and relax the body and mind. So she then requested a new phone case. She wanted one specifically with a pocket, so I brought her for this. I'm hoping it fits, but we'll see. And then I got it in the colour purple because that's her favourite colour. And then you guys would have seen this in yesterday's Vlogmas video. I brought her a lady shaver. I don't think she owns one because I only ever see her use disposable ones. I thought, why not? Because I absolutely love mine and mine broke. So I brought myself the exact same one as a new replacement. And it's purple, so that's bonus points. Then got her the Relax Lavender and Oat Flower Luxury gift set. It has bar salts, bubble bath and soap. It did get a little bit damaged when I was storing it, but whoopsies. Now I saw her buy this for her friend, but I don't think she bought it for herself. But she's obsessed with cars and Volkswagens and everything that's kind of like that. So I got her these. They have shortbread biscuits in there. I don't know if she likes shortbread, but I know that she'll like the tin, so I've mostly brought it for the tin. I then also got her a green water bottle, and then on the top it will say the temperature of whatever is inside. Also, some people have got the same gift as somebody else because they want the same gift, or I've shown them that I've brought it for somebody and they were like, oh, I'd really like that. So some people have the same gift, but yeah. And then there's two more things that I brought my mum, but like I said, her main gift was Mamma Mia. But this is a sleep mask because she always wears sleep masks, and it's personalised with her surname and her first name on it, and I thought that was really cute. and I got it in purple, but I think it's more of like a pinky purple. Is the last thing that I brought slash made. I'm gonna neaten it up before I wrap it because there's like a little bit that you can see. But I spent absolutely ages doing this, and it's all little gems. In the downstairs bathroom of my mum's house. Yeah, in the downstairs bathroom, it's all like swan themed, even though I don't even think she's actually like obsessed with swans, but there's everything in there that is swans. The wallpaper, like literally everything. So I thought this could go down there, and it's also more like sentimental because it's homemade. So yeah, but the actual design I got off online, and then I put on all the gems. So let's go ahead and wrap these gifts. I think I'm going to start with this holly one. And whilst I wrap my mum's gifts, I'm going to do a bit of Q&A for you guys. The glasses are on because I'm low-key blind, but I actually missed out a present. I also got her these gin and tonic bubble bath bombs because they're gin and tonic and she loves gin and tonic. I thought it was quite cool. I was going to do a Q&A over on Instagram and then I just never did. So I'm just going to search up Q&A questions. These are really boring questions. We've got a few, so we're going to go off with them. What was your favourite subject in school? I feel like that's so obvious. My favourite subject in school was drama, and I went on to do that at college and then to uni, but I did drop out of uni. And the reason I liked it was, one, I had like the nicest teacher, like she was so sweet. And I feel like if you have a teacher that you get along with really well, they make the subject so much easier. Like I didn't really like maths. I say didn't, I hated maths. What the heck? Like why was maths even invented? But, where's my scissors? I've lost them already. But when I got to sixth form, I had a maths teacher that I really liked, and it did make a difference. I feel like sometimes if you have a teacher that you don't get along with, it automatically doesn't like make you enjoy the subject. I just ripped it. Just ripped the paper. It's terrible. Anyways, so I think I'm going to follow on from that one. What is my least favourite subject, or was my least favourite subject at school? I actually had two, and I feel like they are sometimes the most hated subjects. I'm going to start off really strong and say maths. Don't even. I still haven't passed my maths GCSE because I can't do it. Actually give up with maths. I'm also going to move the camera after I've wrapped this one so that you guys can see a better view of what I'm wrapping. I just can't do maths. They say you're either a maths person or an English person, and I loved English. I was 110% a English lover. Then also from that, I also really hated PE. And it wasn't because of what we were doing. Like I had really nice teachers. Well, kind of. We had like 5 teachers. So it's a mixture. But I used to get really badly bullied in the changing rooms of the PE like department. So I would stop bringing in my PE kit because that way I wouldn't have to go and get changed. And then I just got thousands of isolations. But I actually preferred the isolations over genuinely having to get changed in the PE rooms. And I feel like that just proves a point. Ribbon. I don't know if I really want to put ribbon on this wrapping paper because it's so pretty. So I think I'm gonna leave it, and then we'll decide if I put ribbon on it afterwards. Also, not even though I've got so much ribbon, because I've got so many presents, not every present is going to be able to have ribbon. So most of them just gonna have a little bow, because why not? Okay, let me move the camera. If you guys can see my feet, no you can't. This is the situation we currently have going on. I don't know how to like get you guys in it, like get the present in it and my face. So yeah, I have moved back, but I can't really move back anymore. The next question is, what makes you the happiest? I feel like everyone probably knows my answer to this, but what makes me the happiest is my boys. I absolutely adore them. And when I say my boys, I mean the pets. Sounds like I have kids. I don't have kids. I don't know what it is. I have just always loved animals. I think animals just are the best thing ever. And they are just, we are so lucky to have animals, because you could literally like have a bad day and your pet is there for you, or like you could have a really good day and your pet is still there for you. Like no matter what, they're still there for you. And you see like these things of like rescue pets, and firstly, I don't know how anyone can hurt an animal. I think it's so horrible. Like they should genuinely rot in prison. But then even if you get a rescue animal that's been treated so badly, they will still come and like you go and rescue it, like you go and pick it up from a rescue home or something. They will still come and love you, like, even if they've been treated so badly in their lifetime. And I just think we're so lucky to have them. I don't know where I'd be if I never had animals growing up, because I love mine. But also following on from that, this one's probably not so much sentimental, but Mamma Mia. I am the biggest Mamma Mia fan, and it is actually my life. Like, I can't even explain just how much I absolutely love the show. Also, you can probably see how long this video is going to take, which is why I'm not like gonna do chatting the whole time, because it'd be like 5 hours long. Also, if you don't know how to wrap something with a cylinder or like a circle bit at the end, so you want to like wrap it normally, and then you'll have like a little bit at the end, and you'll like scrunch it. Don't do that. Basically, stand it up and grab your scissors, and then just cut into it. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, you kind of cut into it so that it's like all little flaps, if that makes sense, and then just press one down, press the other one down, and then just keep going around pressing them into the middle, and you will have a perfect end to your cylinder. Like I said, I take wrapping very seriously, and there you go, it's all cute. That one's definitely not gonna have ribbon on it because it's that shape. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap my mum's gifts, and I'll be back with you once I've done those. I have just sat here and wrapped almost all of my mum's gifts, and I've also just edited this video because I'm basically doing a person, like I'm wrapping one person's gift and then editing, because it's going to be so long when it comes to editing, and obviously I need to get this up tonight. So I'd rather make sure that the video is edited than obviously not be able to like have it edited. It may mean that we have some people that I have to wrap presents for tomorrow, but I'm just gonna stick a couple things in a gift bag. So let me show you. I'm gonna use this little tartan gift bag, and I'm gonna wrap up the bottle, which obviously is better than being wrapped in my opinion. I'm gonna go for some red tissue paper. So I'm gonna wrap it in some candy cane wrapping paper, like that, and then I'm gonna pop it in. And I'm just gonna use this red one to make it all pretty on top. So if you grab the middle of it like that, oh, did I just rip it? This is not a very good tutorial. You hold it down like that and then put it up, and there you go. That's the gift bag all done. Obviously you can tuck it in a bit more, which I will probably do. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my dad's gifts to show you those, and then we can start unwrapping those. So this is currently what the presents look like. These are the ones that I have wrapped so far. So I'm gonna move on to everything that I've brought my dad. You guys are gonna think, okay, your dad clearly isn't the favourite, he hasn't got as many gifts. I don't have a favourite, they just genuinely have different things. So for example, my mum's was a lot more but cheaper, and my dad's is a lot less but more expensive, if that makes sense. Let's go. I got him some jelly babies because he loves those. Like I said, I always give people food at Christmas time. Some Jaffa cakes. I was going to get the famous Jaffa cake dispenser, but I was like, he's not really going to use the dispenser ever, he's just going to use the Jaffa cakes. His absolute favourite, some Turkish Delight. He absolutely loves Only Fools and Horses. I don't know anything about it, but our dog is named after a character on there. And my mum says that he really loves Del Boy, so I got him a Del Boy figure. That was from Home Bargains, and they had like a whole Only Fools and Horses like little area, and I thought that was quite cool. I got him the Deco Craft scraper set. I then just got him a pair of football socks because why not? I got him some aftershave. He is obsessed with the Leeds. He doesn't shut up about Leeds. So I got him a Leeds United blanket. I ordered it online and it came vacuum sealed. I thought he could go in his van because it's quite a lightweight blanket and he gets very, very hot. So I'm hoping that it's going to be okay because I can't open it. I got him some cola bottles. I always get him a joke present. So this year, this is his joke present. It says, "You have received this gift of nothing. This is the ultimate gift. Less is more or less. 100% pure nothing and nothing else," and it is literally a bag of nothing. I'm literally going to put that in a box. I then got him this shirt, which kind of links with his main gift. I am so excited for his main gift because I also brought it for myself as well. How cool is that? It says, "Are you asking me to step in?" What? "Are you asking me to step in at Christmas?" I think it's awesome. But that will go hand in hand with his main gift. I have a feeling that he's probably going to change and wear this on Christmas Day, unless he's wearing his Leeds United jumper, of course. And now for his main Christmas gift. I'm so excited, but I am going to do a little challenge. I'm going to make it impossible for him to unwrap. I don't know how. I bought cable ties, but they were way too small. But I'm going to use tape. I'm going to use loads of boxes. I'm going to try and make it as recyclable as possible, don't worry. And using things obviously that I already have. But I've got to make it a bit difficult. Anyways, I brought him a boarding pass, and it says passenger, his name, date 25th of the 12th, 25th. so Christmas Day, just because it's something that he can go whenever he decides to. Message, tidy. I don't know if he's gonna get it straight away, but we'll see. Then there's a little bit here that you scratch and it reveals where you're going, and it says Gavin and Stacey tour. I think I have nailed it in the butt with that one. I think I've done amazing on that one. I'm so excited to gift it to him. I've always wanted to go on it. I think I'm obsessed with Gavin and Stacey, and I'm so excited to do it. So I also brought myself the same ticket so we can make it like a daddy and daughter day. And apparently I told my mum that I brought it ages ago, and apparently he was looking at booking it, and I was like, don't let him book it because I've already brought the ticket. So hopefully, well, I say hopefully, that means that he's definitely gonna like it. So let's go ahead and wrap this up, and I'm gonna do some more Q&As. So going back to the Q&A questions, and what is one lesson that you have learned that you find very important? I think that one lesson that I've learned, and whilst I went through it at such a bad time, I feel like now that I'm on the other side of it, you can really understand it a lot more. It's that no matter how hard things are, it's not permanent. It is like a thunderstorm. Like, it can seem so bad and it can seem that it's getting worse and worse, but I promise you that it does get better. And I know everyone says that, but honestly I think it's so important to remember that. I went through a very dark time last year, and it was like the summer of 2024, and it was the worst time. Like, I would never ever want to go back there, but I think now that I have been there, I know everything that I would do differently. I would know that, do you know what, no matter what, it does get better. And whilst you're in that thing, people say, oh, it gets better, and you're like, no, it doesn't. Like, why are you lying to me? And I think it's only when you come to the other side of that that's when you realise, what is that? Okay. And honestly, if I can be there for anybody, I always will, because I think I didn't have anybody really, and there was just so much going on. I can't even really explain most of it because I only remember like the really bad bits. Where are my scissors? Ha ha ha. So some people ask about things and I'm like, I genuinely couldn't tell you. Like, I have no idea, because everyone's brain reacts differently to trauma. So, and a lot of it came after losing my nan, because of how we lost her and that I'd never lost somebody before. I hate writing gift tags. They are so annoying. Like, why can't they come already? I wonder if you can do that. If you can get gift tags already wrote. I'm gonna look at that. I'm also losing daylight, so I feel like it's gonna get really bad quality in a minute. The next one is, who is somebody that has had a big impact on you? And that can be, I suppose it can be positive and negative, but I'm gonna go positive because we've already gone a little bit negative on the video. And he will never admit this, and I don't think he even knows how much I really care for him, but it is my brother. Well, I have two brothers, so let me clear that up a little bit. The brother that I used to live with, but I moved out, that kid has been through so much, and yet no matter what, he always finds some way to put a positive spin on it. Like when we had the house fire, to try and make me laugh because I have so much PTSD from it, he was literally like, at least the Wi-Fi still works. Which, you know what, fair enough. I suppose that is teenagers for you, although he's not a teenager anymore. But he is my absolute world, and I don't think he realises it. Also from that is my granddad. My granddad is my rock. Like, he is the kind... I also have two granddads. I didn't really meet my third granddad, but my mum's dad is literally the sweetest person alive. He is the most generous soul ever. Oh yeah. It has been a while since I last saw you guys. I've been watching The Holiday. I forgot that it was actually such a long film. Like, I thought it was just like the normal hour and a half. Anyways, all of my dad's gifts are wrapped bar one, so we are going to wrap this one together. Oh, that feels so cool. That feels low-key laminated. I'm very excited. And then it came with an envelope, so I'm just going to write, and then I'm going to pop it in the envelope. I'm so excited. Another one of my favourite presents was actually my nan's, because I love giving more than getting. Like, I find it so fun. However, I went into Aldi yesterday and they had a better version of what I brought her. So now I don't know. Ta-da! Should I wrap the envelope up? That'll be another layer. I'm gonna wrap, yeah. Okay, we will do one more question and then I will wrap these up off of camera. Okay, what are your like top dreams? So I would say then I need wrapping paper. I think I'm going to open the tartan one a little bit. I would say that one of my top dreams is to be a mum, and to have my own kids, have a family, give them some things that I never got, but then also give them some things that I did get. Like, be there for them. Whoa, this is really weird wrapping paper. Be there everything, I guess. But as you guys will know from, I don't know what Vlogmas, it was not very long ago, it was like maybe Vlogmas Day 18 or something, but it says opening up as the title. I got diagnosed with PCOS earlier this year, which was devastating. Smooth. But they also think that I have endometriosis as well, which means that if I want children, which I do, it would make it extremely difficult, so it would probably be quite a big journey. I know miracles do happen, and it is good to look on the positive side of miracles and everything, but at the same time, you've also got to be real, I guess. Like, whilst I could look on the positive side, I think people also need to realise that there is also a massive chance of me not ever being able to have them, and if I did, it would probably be with IVF. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap these gifts up off of camera, and I will come back when I wrap my dad's main gift, because I'm going to make it impossible, but I don't know how, so I need to somehow figure out how I'm going to do that and then catch up with you guys. My dad is gonna hate me for this. Anyways, it is all wrapped up. I am so excited. I feel like a little kid. Like I'm the one getting this. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in a Tesco bag, and I'm gonna wrap that round. That is the second layer. I don't think it's gonna fit in here. If I did it like that, do you know what? I'm gonna make it work. This box is going to be the third layer, although technically there's the envelope, so technically the fourth layer. I get so confused. I was deciding whether I do this or I do the trend where you wrap it as something else, but like it looks really obvious. Like you wrap, say I was to wrap this as a chair, so they would think they'd be getting a chair, but it's not. Ta-da! It doesn't have to look cute because it's going to be wrapped in something else. Time for round 5. It's going to go in this box. Before you guys say, oh, this is a massive waste, these are things that I already had that was going to go in the bin anyways, or in the recycling bin. So I'm just making one more use of them. I'm going to pop that in there. I would wrap it in tape, but that is a waste, so I don't really want to do that. Okay, I decided to wrap this box because I absolutely hate this wrapping paper anyways. And all the wrapping paper that I'm using is recyclable as well. So this box is now wrapped, so it's got like 6 layers now I think, and I'm going to put it in the last and final box, and then that box will definitely be wrapped because that's going to be sat under the Christmas tree. Now this box is huge because I used it when I travelled for uni. Is it going to fit? Just, oh my gosh, that is literally a perfect fit. Ta-da! This is honestly taking so long, but I've nearly finished. So I'm gonna tape this box up so it stays shut, and then we can wrap it. It is time to wrap this. I think I'm gonna use this ugly red one because I just don't like it at all. This might be a bit of a disaster. I have finished wrapping my dad's Christmas gifts. I'm now going to show you what I've got my brother, but my brother has just come back to work on his car. So now unfortunately my brother's main Christmas gift was ruined. So I felt really bad. I felt like I'd kind of failed him, I guess. So I was like, I need to get him some other things. And yesterday I went and brought like 50 things. Dramatic, not that many. So he does have, I think, a little bit too many now. But I was so excited to give him his main gift, and I'm so upset that it got ruined, and it got ruined on purpose, which is like the worst part. And then something else I got him, his girlfriend got him for his birthday, so it is a bit different, so hopefully he'll still like it, but it's the same sort of thing. Like I said, I always get everyone food, so he has a lot of, so he's got this, which is a Haribo packet, a massive multi-pack of Oreos, a Terry's chocolate orange, a Haribo packet, a hair mask, this little car, which is a BMW, because he has loads of car models in his bedroom, but he doesn't have any BMWs, I don't think. So I got him a BMW. And then this is his main Christmas gift, which I can't show you, but it's on a piece of paper. And it is just a driving experience. So he can choose between so many different types of cars, old and new. And he can drive it around a track, and then he gets to be a passenger in a high-speed car like ride of his choice. So I thought that was a really good gift, but that's the one that got ruined. And let me go grab the other stuff because there is so much. The next thing I got him was like just under a tenner from Home Bargains. So if you have kids or anyone that would like this, recommend. But we used to have these as kids, and we saw them in the shop the other day, and we both talked about it because we used to love them. I then got him this, which I thought he already had, but he doesn't. So he won't use this part of it, it'll just be on display, but I think he'll like it. And he is obsessed with Fast and Furious because he absolutely just loves it because it's all about cars. So I got him this one. Now, I don't know anything about Fast and Furious, and they had many different types of cars there, so I wasn't sure which one to pick up, so I've gone with that one because it looked the coolest. I then also got him this one. Again, he won't use the remote, it will just be on display. This is a McLaren, which he absolutely loves. By the way, my brother is in his 20s, so I feel like it probably seems like I'm buying for like a young child. No, he just loves his cars. And then I got him an aftershave, just like my dad, but a different one. And then we went in the shop the other day and he smelt it and I smelt it, and it smelled so different than when I first brought it. It smells disgusting. So hopefully he has the nice smelling one. I then got him some white cookie straws. They're meant to be like Oreo dupes, I think. I also brought him a selection box because we used to have these as kids and now we don't get them anymore, and I feel like it's not Christmas without them. But I brought him a glass and it's got his name engraved onto it, which I thought would be really nice. I thought he could have it up in his bedroom rather than keep stealing the drinks from downstairs or the cups. I got him some more Oreos. Wow, shock. He actually has 2 packets of these, but I've lost a packet, so, and I only bought the other packet like 2 days ago, so I think they're downstairs. And then this, which I think is so sweet, it's just a little brother centerpiece, and he can just put it up in his room somewhere. And then this is the one that his girlfriend got him, but it is a little bit different. But I thought he could put this up in his room somewhere. I'm not sure what type of car it is. He'll probably know, he'll probably figure it out. But it is like proper material, so hopefully he'll like it. I then got him the same water bottle that I got my mum, and then 2 of the cars were in a deal with a 3rd item from B&M, so I got this. It's kind of a joke present, I guess, but who wouldn't want a dancing cactus? I would want one. I think that's awesome. And then this is his final gift. Oh, I say final actually. I have a massive photo frame that I brought, which was like 20 quid, like it's a huge photo frame. And I'm currently designing a gem thing for him, so you guys will probably see that in Christmas Eve because I'm still making it. So you'll probably see that in my Christmas Eve special because I need to finish doing it before I wrap it. I've never ordered from here before. I brought him a Build-A-Bear and it has the certificate, so I made a name for it and everything. And you guys are probably thinking, why are you ordering from Build-A-Bear for a 21-year-old? My nan passed away 2 years ago and I've never seen my brother get upset about it, but I know for a fact that it tears him apart because he was so close with her. This is what I've got for him. It is a teddy bear and these were my nan's clothings. So I did hand sew this, so it's not very, very good. I think I need to touch up. This armpit here. But yeah, so this is my nan's clothing made into a little outfit for the bear. And then it's also got a Santa hat on because my nan was obsessed with Christmas. And then it's got a name after my nan, but my nan's name is the middle name. So it's got 2 names essentially. So yeah, let's get started with wrapping. I don't know what I'm going to wrap it in, to be honest. It's probably going to be a lot of this tartan wrap. So yeah, I think I'm going to just get started with the tartan wrap. For this little guy, we are not going to attempt to wrap him. I'm going to stick him in this gift bag that I brought, which I think my brother will also love. It says, wishing you joy this Christmas, but it's got a car on it, so. And then we need tissue paper. I think I'm going to go with the candy cane one. And there we have it. I would put the other stuff in here, but I feel like this one's going to be really funny, so I kind of want it packaged by itself. Okay, it's on the windowsill. Yeah, I guess we'll get started. I'm going to put this one in a bit of tissue paper. I'm going to go with the white and gold. Although I think I can split this across 2 of his presents. I think I'm just going to tape the box Otherwise he's gonna have like 5 layers to get through, and whilst that's funny with my dad's gift, not really funny with this one. I'm gonna go in with these white and gold labels. I'm gonna go in with the really heavy gold one. Look how cute it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap all these gifts, and I think I'm gonna do it on a time lapse because why not? I have just been sat here editing this video so far. We are currently over half an hour. That is mad. But I'm definitely not going to get all these presents done today. So I'm going to come back and do some more tomorrow. But I'm still going to do some more tonight, don't worry. I'm going to make dinner in a little bit. But I think I'm going to do my dad's mum's next, because she has a hamper. So it'd be really cute to show you guys how I do the hampers. So I'm going to grab her hamper first and we can do that one, and then we can wrap the other gifts. So my nan is really hard to shop for. I always get her the same sort of things, but this year I haven't. I've got her different things. We never really see my nan, so it's really hard to shop for her, but I message her like every other day. But I feel like because you don't live with somebody, it's kind of harder to buy for them. Anyways, so I got her a hamper that is full of many random things, and I have got her some other gifts which I'll show you in a sec. But to go in the hamper, I got her a muslin cloth, some cookies, a packet of tissues, a Maltesers bar, a flannel. I wasn't sure what type of body wash she uses, so I got a bar of soap, and then I got a bottle, some face wash, a sponge, because like I said, I don't know if she uses a sponge or a flannel or whatever. There's just some chocolate coins at the bottom. And then the last thing I got was some body cream. So I think that's everything for her hamper. Let me show you how I do it. I start off with, I start off with like a little crate. I have these little bags. They are £1 something. I think like £1.69 from Home Bargains. I think that is an absolute steal. I'm going to use the red one. Start and just fluff everything that is in the bottom. And then I'm going to reorganise everything so it looks a little bit better. But I just filled it with some essentials. So now that it looks a little cuter and it looks something like this, I'm going to lay out the film so that I can place it on top. I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like once I've completed it, because it's really hard to show you because of the space. Okay, the hamper is done. I think it's adorable. Ta-da! Honestly, trying to figure out how you do these bows is so confusing. Like, as you guys know, I did a hamper for my brother's birthday. The bow ended up in the bin because I just broke it. I don't even know how you make them. But I managed to do it this time, kind of, not really. So that one's done. I'm going to go and show you the rest of the things that I brought for my nan. This might sound really dramatic, but I don't think I'm going to have enough wrapping paper. As you guys will see in tomorrow's Vlogmas video, I will still have a ton to wrap, and I don't think I'm going to have enough. Going on with the food item, I got her some fruit jellies. I then also just got her something to do a little bit of baking with. I got her a biscuit cake mix. And similar to my brother, I also got her a little plaque that she can just put on one of her side tables or something. I then also got her this hand and nail set. It has a hand lotion, nail oil, nail clippers, a nail file, and the scent is water lily and pear. Also got her just a little journal, some Thornton's brownies, a box of chocolates, and then the final thing is a calendar. So that is everything that I got her, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it all up, and I might do this one on a time lapse because I didn't do it with the other one. I have now wrapped up my nan's gifts, and I think that I'm going to leave Vlogmas day 20 here and then come back to wrap my other gifts tomorrow. Everything, because there's a lot. And this is only obviously for my mum, my dad, one of my brothers and one of my nans. So you can only imagine how much more I have to wrap. I know it might not look like a lot, but this is everything so far. This is obviously a king-size bed, so it is huge. So there is so many presents, even some little ones that are tucked away. So that is everything that I've wrapped for today. And this is where I'm going to leave Vlogmas day 20.